Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here in the lovely World of Raccoons with me, Vanillaraccoon. Hey yo! Oh, look at that little Momo behind us. Anywho, you guys, welcome back. I hope your day or evening / night is going well. We're starting off this episode over at the Swamp Village, which is the project that I was working on before transforming a NatGen Minecraft village into a fantasy-themed village, which was the project we were working on before the official fantasy village that we are now currently working on. We're over here for two reasons. One, I wanted to just take a trip down memory lane, take a look at the stuff that I did in this world, take a look at my building style, my building etiquette and everything, and just look back and kind of pretty much laugh at what I thought was good at the time, because this is a custom tree. And at the time when I designed this, I thought it was good. I thought it was cool. I mean, I was really happy about this. But now that quite some time has passed, and by quite some time, let's see, this is July 31st of 2016. Going back maybe 3-4 months when I made this. But also, we're over here because I want to get some resources that we're going to be needing for what we're going to be building in this episode. That's right, we're going to get our build on. Real quick, I wanted to just point this out to you guys, that if you are looking to add some detail into your bodies of water at your base or wherever it is you're working at in your world or on the server you play on, if you take soul sand, alright, and you brush it along the shoreline, it adds some detail because, check it, right? If you ever go by a pond, a stream, a river, a lake, any type of body of water, you'll see that along the shorelines in the not so sun lit up patches, but like the dark corners of the bodies of water, you'll see a lot of mud gathered up, a lot of dust, I think I would call it. I don't know what the actual term is, but you'll see a lot of dust and debris piled up in the corners and the edges, and that's what I was trying to do by using soul sand in the bodies of water. But it actually looks like it's getting to be nighttime, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go into my house, well, my little resource shack right here. I think this is it. No, that's coal. Do we have redstone? Aha, redstone. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna make my way over to the fantasy themed village, and I'll catch you guys in a moment. So before we actually come back to the fantasy village, I just wanted to point this out. One of the reasons why I decided to create Woogeth's Way is because of this right here. This is the nether portal that will take us to the NatGen village, and although the NatGen village is not a long walk from the fantasy village, it is still time consuming. I found it to be rather cutting into the time that I could be using to work at the fantasy village. So just to save about maybe 5 to 8 minutes of walking, I went ahead and created another nether portal. And in the event that you don't know how to pair nether portals to one another, going from the overworld into the nether, that are within the same chunk, I'll just say, because I'm not sure if that's the right word, all you gotta do, if I remember correctly, is I actually had to cut real quick and pull up my notes on my second monitor that tell me how to pair nether portals from the overworld to the nether and vice versa. All you got to do is take your coordinates from the overworld, and all you need are the X and Z coordinates. The Y is irrelevant here, but you just take the X and Z coordinates and you divide that by 8, and whatever you get is where you want to go to in the nether. Plant down your portal and then light it, and then bam, they're paired together. But getting back to what we're going to be doing in this episode, we are going to be building a simple, easy minecart rail system that will take us from the end of this passageway down to where if I remember correctly, is where a zombie spawner will be at. And the reason why I would like to build this minecart system pretty much right where the zombie spawner is at is because over here in this over in this part of the lovely World of Raccoons, which is the fantasy village, I think at one point I found a Skello spawner, but I don't remember where it is. But quite recently, I was just mining, and then I was like, oh, look, cobblestone. Hey, look, mossy cobble. Oh, there's a spawner nearby. And lo and behold, I found the Zambo spawner. So in the event that I should ever need to get an XP grinder going here in the overworld to repair my tools with, we can go ahead and we can utilize the spawner to do so, as opposed to just going to and from the end dimension, which is actually quite a trek as well, going from this fantasy themed village all the way to the second stronghold that does have an end portal. But as you guys can tell, quite some changes have been made to Woogeth's Way. Now, I was doing this in between, well, obviously I did this between the last episode and recording this episode here and now. And as I continue to make my way down, I don't know why, but just replacing the walls with cobblestone-based blocks and andesite. Yeah, that's andesite. It just made more sense to me. Because inside each of these little storage rooms, we have the walls composed of cobblestone-based blocks along with andesite. And instead of trying to figure out a way to transition from stone brick blocks into this composition of a wall, I thought, you know what, let's just make our life easier and do this. And for the most part, I like it. Now, the ceiling is still composed of stone brick blocks and stone brick half slabs, but for now I will leave it as it is because I think it adds some diversity to this as well. I mean, if we had the whole passageway, the walls, and the ceiling composed of cobblestone based blocks with andesite, it would look, I guess the best way I can say this is it would look rather dull, boring, and totally not something that I would be happy with. So, again, like I say with most of my building projects, I like to incorporate as much diversity as I can to a certain extent to where it's not overdoing it. But I want to go ahead, I want to begin to empty out my inventory and begin working on the minecart rail system, and I'll see you guys when we have some progress. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have made it pretty much to the Zambo spawner that I was telling you about, and it is literally right here behind this wall. Yeet. And I wanted this Minecart Spiral system to be relatively close to the spawner, but I did not want it to be this close. Hey, you dropped. Ooh, look at that armor you dropped. Ooh, fancy. So here it is. Let's just go ahead and light up this area. And oops, looks like we made another new friend. All right. Ooh, gold. Excellent day. I went back to the NatGen village to get some gold that I had stashed away at one of my houses there, and apparently hello there, buddy. Just gonna freeze like a deer in the headlights, eh? Alrighty. But apparently that wasn't enough. I ended up going to another location that I had previously worked in and had to retrieve some gold from there. Oh, hello there. More iron. I mean, right now I think I would rather be excavating some gold as opposed to iron, but hey, iron is iron. Until I create an iron farm, like I said, iron is iron. I'm not complaining, although I kind of am, since I said I would rather be harvesting gold. But anywho, you guys, so I just wanted to bring it back real quick and show you guys exactly how close we are to Actually, let's go ahead and throw those back out of our offhand. I wanted to just bring it back to you guys and show you exactly how close we are to the Zambo spawner, and in fact that there is a Zambo spawner, and it's not just something that I thought I saw one night when caving. Dude, how did you spawn in here? Where did you spawn in from? Seriously, this thing is lit, isn't it? I mean, a torch on top, a torch on all 4 exposed faces. Does it need to be any more lit up in this, John? That was a horrible, horrible joke. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to light up this area. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to show you guys the Minecraft Minecart Spiral that I've been talking about so far. So, pretty much... Ooh, hello there, Ravine. This is probably where that's Zambo. Hello there, Enderman. Oh, no! Oh, no! I play the quack. I play the quack. Quack. Quack, 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 quack. No, 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 no. Okay, let's just go ahead, hop up here. So this is the Minecart Minecart Spiral system that I've been telling you guys. Why did we go down here? Wait. Hey, you there. Am I not going to be able to jump in this now? Because, oh, yes, I am. Here we go. Oh. Apparently, I'm going to have to, work on the ceiling because this is getting in the way. I think what the problem was, though, that this was too low. Let's just go ahead and fix this up on camera real quick. I'm probably gonna have to do some testing off camera so that I can get from point A to point B without having a wall / ceiling in my face. But let me go ahead, continue to get my build on, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Guys, look what we got. We got 2 name tags and diamond horse armor and all this other fabulous loot. But look, you guys, it's a golden apple. I'm not entirely sure if this is a notch apple. I forget how to tell the difference. But if this is in fact a notch apple, then oh wait, no, I don't think that is a notch apple now that I look at this and look at what we have in our inventory right now. But oh my days, I'm gonna have to do some quick research to find out if it's a notch apple. But if it is, oh my days. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Minecart Spiral system has been installed, and I actually went into my Let's Build world where it's creative mode only at pretty much there. And I typed in golden apple in the search menu, and it turns out this fellow right here is not a notch apple. Now, some of you may be face palming and going, well, geez, Vanilla, I could have told you that. In order to tell the difference, a non-notch apple, like the one before us here, is not shiny, whereas a notch apple is shiny or holographic, whichever word you want to put it on. Ow, my one contact in my eye is really starting to bother me, but I'm fine, so I can keep going. But I just wanted to start off this clip by telling you guys that. Now, this is the system. I'm going to go ahead and actually, you know what? Do we have water down there? Ooh, no we don't. We have feather falling on these. Yep, okay, leap of faith! Wow, I think I may have actually died if I did not have these boots on. So, this is the Minecart Spiral system. I'm just going to stop saying Minecraft in the title and just call it Minecart Spiral system. So, basically what we have going on here is we have a dispenser, and then just 2 normal blocks of your choice going next to it outwards. And on top of the dispenser, and in these 2 blocks we place down 3 powered rails. Then you go up 1 block, you place a minecart rail, whatever this is properly called. You know what, this is gonna bug me. A rail, okay, go figure. And then you just go up by 3 powered rails, and then you repeat that same exact thing, going all the way up as far up as you would like to. Now, you could ideally, behind this middle block here, place a lever and turn it on. But I kind of don't want to deal with all that mining just to place a lever and then place the blocks back. So in the wall here, I just placed a redstone block. And I think it looks cool. I think this could help us create some intricate little wall designs. I would like to continue to use stone brick blocks. I may even throw in some cracked stone brick blocks, or maybe even some chiseled stone brick blocks. But this is what the can you guys like shush, please? Even with them turned all the way down to 9, they're still really annoying. And it's also like I just woke up about 5-10 minutes ago. So this is the redstone powering that we have. We have a block with a button on top of it. Now beneath the block with the button on it, we have just one single redstone dust. Place down your block right here for like a little wall. Then you have 2 redstone repeaters going all the way out to the max tick, whatever this is called. And then over here, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this carefully though, because I don't want to undo what I've done. You then place 1, 2, 3, place 3 redstone dust going out, and then you turn it around by 2 more. Oops, actually, we don't care about that sign going off. We can place it back easily. So then you just have a total of 5 redstone dust going along here into this block where the powered row is beginning to ascend. And let's just go ahead, place these back. Why, you know, okay, whatever. Oh, wait, I know why. I want to just quickly snatch that. Thank you very much. And I'm going to place you right there. And as you guys can tell, if you haven't already, this is like you drop down here, you land right here on these hooper hoppers. Now, it's important that, oops, can I get my blocks back? Blocks, please? Can I? Thank you very much. As you guys can tell, our minecart is sitting right there, nice and cozy in the dispenser, but in the same place that we're going to land from our dropping point, it's also where our minecart is going to shoot out from a dispenser up there, and then it's just going to go through the hooper hoppers into the dispenser. Let's just go ahead and place these back now before I forget to do so. And why do I have an extra block on me? Oh well, we'll just place it right there for now. And so basically, actually, oops, I didn't mean to block that off, actually. Oh my days. GG. Okay, so let's just go ahead, place our bucket of water down, make sure there's no open sources that can sabotage our redstone dust that are nearby. And at this point now, all you got to do is push the button, go up, and enjoy the ride. Now, I think for now at least, I'm not going to worry about excavating any of the walls and ceiling, so we don't have the walls and such interfering with our view. I mean, all I gotta do is just hop in, keep looking to the west, and when I get to the top, just quickly hop out, and then that way I don't pick up the minecart. But as you guys may have heard, once the minecart hit the cactus, it turned back into a item that you can pick up like that right there. And through the power of hooper hoppers once more, let's just go ahead and remove that, it went into this dispenser and then it shot out. Now you will have to do some redstoning as well up here. Can I please thank you. Aha, I picked it up before I could shoot it out. That was weird actually, now that I think about it. But this is basically all you have to do. So right next to the redstone on the opposite side from where the hooper hopper is at, you just have to place a redstone comparator and then place a block sorry about that, next to it. Then all you have to do is place one single redstone dust, and then right next to that, and then beside the comparator, you just have to place a redstone repeater, and you don't have to mess with any of the tick settings whatsoever, and let it go into a block, and then that is it pretty much. So let's just go ahead and see that work. What? I'm so confused. Wait, why? I don't know. I just woke up, as I stated already. I probably should have waited a little more to wake up before beginning to record. But after hey, stop it! Stop shooting the blocks! But after I started to drink my Mountain Dew Black Label, I felt pretty good. So, items shoot in here. I'm gonna demonstrate this for you guys one more time. Just place you right there. Bye-bye! Oh, you even kind of saw it as it was falling down. So then you go through here and bam! Now let's just go ahead and remove that one powered row. Pick up my block, pick up my bucket, and then let's go ahead and go for a choo-choo ride. Choo-choo! Growing up, I loved to go for train rides. I love the train. But that's pretty much going to do it for this episode, you guys. Now, I would... Okay, nope, I don't have it. And oh, that's right. Late last night, I was doing some off-camera work elsewhere, but not too far. So, I'm going to end this episode, but I'm going to... I want to just tell you guys what we're going to be working on next, and I want to tell you the inspiration for it, and then that's going to do it. You can stick a fork in me. I'll be done. So Woogeth's Way is pretty much for the most part complete. We have established a proper way to get to the bottom towards Y level 11 rather quickly, and to return from that Y level rather quickly as well. And I want to move on to my next project, which is going to be over here. Hello, Zambles that are burning up. How are you guys doing? Let's just go ahead, grab a bow. I love that sound when you open and close an ender chest now. Mojang, huge props to you. If I had a hat on, I don't think I'll be able to tip it because it would most likely be a beanie. But, get out of here, creepers. Get out of here. So, as I was, going to sleep multiple times when I was emerging from Woogeth's Way, I kept coming up during the twilight hours, dawn and dusk, and I kind of noticed that over here there was a lot of piggy wigs just roaming about, and I kept thinking to myself, like, although I am working on a fantasy themed village over here, why not create something for them over here where it's like a village? But then I started to think, well, I kind of don't want to get all into making another village, because then that would divert my attention to the point where I may forget or lose motivation, inspiration to work on this, even though I want this to be my crowning achievement in Minecraft in general. But but then one night, when I was doing some off-camera work in this lovely world, I saw a movie trailer for a movie that I'm actually really excited for because it's a monster movie. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge kaiju fan, and also in general monster movies, and like the one I'm about to tell you. And that movie was for Kong, Skull Island. And that is actually the inspiration for what I'm going to be doing over here. I was hoping to start it in this episode, but as I continue to work on the Minecart Spiral system, I kind of thought to myself, you know what, let's just wait to do that entirely in a different episode. Maybe start it in one episode and continue working on it over the course of a few episodes. So that way I can take my time with it, really produce what I want to with it, and be overall happy, or even, dare I say, giddy about it. But unfortunately, you guys, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you ever so much for tuning in, and remember, if you like what you see, then please give that like button a hug and subscribe for the latest buzz. And if you had a blast with a good laugh, then make sure you favorite this video and share it with a friend or two. But until next time, peeps, this is Vanillaraccoon and a little piglet. Oh, piggy wigs! Piggy wigs! I love the pigs. Peace out.